A 1-0 lead in this series.
And the Celtics showed how dominant they were in Game 1. This is a team that only lost one time at home all season.
Here we go.
The Bulls were up against the odds in this one.
And for Chicago, they'll be hoping for another big night from Michael Jordan.
Well, Kevin, in Game 1, he did all the heavy lifting for the Bulls on offense. The Celtics had no answer for him as he went for 49 points. We'll see if they keep looking his way as they try to even up this series.
And the Bulls will start with Charles Oakley and Dave Corzine at the 4 and 5. And the point will be Kyle Macy. And on the wings, it's the fearsome duo of Michael Jordan and the Iceman, George Gervin. And the Celtics' vaunted front court, Bird and McHale at the forward, with Robert Parrish in the middle. The backcourt pairing for them, Dennis Johnson and Danny Ainge.
And the Bulls are in dire need to even this series. Losing by 17 points in Game 1, they need to make a statement tonight.
Here's Jordan, following the basket by Larry Bird.
Some contact won't hold Jordan at bay. He gets aggressive and gets through it.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
And the foul called on Michael Jordan. That is his first foul of the game. And Clark, the Bulls can't fall down 0-2 in a 5-game series.
Hey, Kevin, it's hard enough to beat this Celtics team in any series, but to take 3 straight games from them, virtually impossible.
I think you're right. Now, here's Johnson. Parrish kicks to Bird. Parrish with the screen on Gervin. Just 4 to shoot. Bird, that's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2. And Clark, here's something that no team has been able to do. Slow down the Celtics front court.
Well, there's just so much talent, actually too much talent at every position to be able to plug all the holes. They hurt you at both ends of the floor, too. Bird, McHale, Parrish, all elite players.
I think someday all 3 will be in the Hall of Fame.
I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case.
Here's Bird, following the basket by Michael Jordan. Ainge the pass to McHale. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Fighting for the hoop. Kevin McHale, just pure desire.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
At the line for your Celtics.
Here's Chicago. And Jordan with 49 points the last game. Mark, any chance you think he'll match that?
I'm never comfortable betting against Michael Jordan, Kevin. This guy is so good and so amazing. He's got the skill and the will to do it. I think a lot depends on what kind of defense the Celtics play on.
And that's going to be the thing to watch. Here's Ainge after the made shot from Michael Jordan. Ainge the pass to Parrish. Basket counts.
Good for about 1 per game. Ainge finds his open man easily there.
Now with the inside on the Celtics game plan, let's send it over to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, this young Michael Jordan has a lot of tools in his bag. The first thing the Celtics want to do is stop straight line drives. Guys have to rotate over and give him angles off of the basket. But Jordan is so good with his quick first move and then going vertical, it allows him to convert right over the top of defenses. Guys?
David, thank you. In Game 1, the Celtics tried 5 different defenders on Michael Jordan. And Mike, ultimately, he got a little fatigued, but not before he put up 49.
One of the assistant coaches with Chicago said about Jordan, he's got the jump shot ability of a Jerry West and the ability to go to the hoop of a Julius Erving. Pretty good people to be compared with.
Phenomenal comparison. I love that. And the big question and my problem for the Celtics. How do they slow down Michael Jordan?
Well, they sent a few options his way in Game 1. They know they need to be better and will still vary their looks.
Now, Jordan, following the miss.
Oh, man! Michael Jordan, MJ. It really doesn't get much better than this.
Celtics trail by 6. Pass to Bird. To Johnson. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, 6 on the shot clock. Here's Bird. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, that was a nice pump fake move by Bird that time, putting the defender off balance and then drawing the foul.
And you look at this Chicago team, and they aren't your typical 8 seed.
You know, Mike, they didn't have Jordan for much of the season, and that certainly skews their record. But they are a fearless, confident, aggressive group that can hang with anybody when they're on their game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Walton's checked in for Parrish. And it's Seasting in for Dennis Johnson.
Efficiency personified there. Jordan scoring at will, taking over the game whenever he chooses.
Passes it to Bird. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
That's what we call a good foul. Make them earn it at the line.
It might not be pretty, but that's the right play in that situation. He saved the layup with that foul.
First free throw is good.
Speaking with Bird's opponents, they'll tell you he talks trash the whole time. And, of course, he backs it up with his play. Quite simply, he's automatic at the line.
The Bulls leading by 4.
And the Bulls unable to stay with the Celtics in Game 1. It was within reach until the fourth quarter, but fell 123 to 104.
And, you know, it really came down to the experience of the Celtics. That was a huge advantage for them. This is a group of championship players, and they had one of the best regular seasons ever as well.
Remember, Danny Ainge played shortstop in pro baseball, so he's got the athleticism to nail a pull-up.
Jordan out of the gates fast. Doesn't look shaky at all.
He's so difficult to slow down when he gets that fire in his eyes.
Ainge against Jordan. Now, here is Ainge. He's guarded closely. The pass to Bird. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And so Jordan will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. 7-point differential. And Jordan throws it down.
Tremendous strength there from Jordan. Knows he's going to get hacked inside. Finishes through it.
And it's the Celtics ball. Pass to Ainge. Up top, Bird. Pass to Seasting. McHale against Paxson. McHale kicks to Bird. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Seasting. Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. And McHale finishes inside. McHale's got his second bucket of the night.
Relentless on the boards. McHale will outwork any opponent. You have to try to match his level of energy.
Another one falls for Chicago.
Hey, the field goal percentages tell the full story. One team is playing more smart and efficient basketball.
And the other, not so smart. They're playing too fast, not getting good looks, forcing things.
To the paint, here's Bird, and it's Bird with the jam.
You know, Seasting's job is to get the ball to open teammates. Great dime right there.
From deep, Jordan, and he hits the buzzer beater.
Fighting till the last second, hits the buzzer beater right here.
He's got so much confidence in himself, regardless of how much time is left.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Bulls lead by 10. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Welcome back, everyone, to the second quarter in this round one matchup between the Chicago Bulls and the Boston Celtics. Celtics trail by 10.
And the plan for the Bulls this series is to try and slow things down. The Celtics want to get into an up and down game. Makes sense with all the weapons they have.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. We've got Green. John Paxson is out there with Jordan. Then it's Corzine, and it's Gervin in at the 3 spot. The shot's good from Jordan.
Tell you what, the Bulls have really done a terrific job not giving the Celtics crowd a reason to get into it at all.
And the slower the game gets, Clark, the more beneficial that is for the Bulls.
And, you know, that's not easy with all the great passes the Celtics have. The Bulls need to make sure they get back in transition because the Celtics are looking to push it every chance they get.
Pushing that pace, you're right. Bird outside. He dishes it to Parrish. And here is Ainge. Back to Parrish. He feeds it to Bird. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
An innate ability to score the basketball. Bird beats you in many different ways. That time from close range.
You know, we all know about the Boston home court advantage. They won 40 games here during the regular season. A dominating home court advantage for the Celtics this year. Looking to stretch this lead out even further, going right after his shot.
And the defense continues to not be up to the challenge.
Knocked away. Paxson against Ainge. Here's McHale. That one misses. Great tee that time from Green. And Mike, the Celtics, as you said, so dominant at home.
And that home record has everyone in the East nervous about playing them. The Celtics can make the most out of a home court advantage. Hard to see anybody taking many games here.
And here is Ainge, following the three-pointer by Michael Jordan. Bird outside. Celtics passing it around. The shot's good from Parrish. Parrish has got his 2nd basket of the game.
Contact does not phase Slim. He makes it happen regardless.
And Mike looking at the 2 stars for the team. Michael Jordan right now with the edge over Larry Bird.
And Jordan is a much more pure scorer than Bird. Still, you expect Bird to crank it up later if this team needs his scoring punch.
And they're going to. You look at the numbers for Larry Bird this season, Mike, 25, 10, and 7. I mean, numbers that he's put up for several seasons in a row now.
Bird has defined what the small forward position is all about. And that's 6'10", by the way. He impacts the floor in every metric. I'm ready to call him the best small forward ever. Wow. It would take a special talent to knock him off that pedestal.
And coming from you, that's high praise. And now, let's head over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Both teams have made veteran acquisitions to bolster their rotations. For the Bulls, it's the Iceman, George Gervin. He'll be 34 a week from today. It's his 14th season after playing in San Antonio most of his career. The 7th all-time leading scorer with more than 26,000 points. His all-time playoff scoring average is right behind Jerry West. That's a pretty good scoring punch. Back to you.
Well said. It is indeed. Thanks, D.A. George Gervin shot 47% this season, Clark, the lowest of his career. But that's because he had fewer opportunities. But you and I know he can still fill it up.
There is no denying that, Kevin. He's been a tremendous scorer throughout his career, one of the very best. And we know George Gervin can finger roll.
Boston timeout call.
Well said. And as we expected, Mike Fratello, the Celtics front court has been a problem for Chicago.
And this is something the Bulls won't ever have an answer to. I mean, the whole Eastern Conference didn't have an answer for Bird, McHale, and Parrish.
3 future Hall of Famers in some people's eyes. Here's what Boston's going with right now. Walton's checked in for Parrish. Redmond comes in for Danny Ainge. And it's Easting in for Dennis Johnson. Mike, the Celtics still looking for an answer to Michael Jordan.
And you might see more double teams and triple teams at the rate he's scoring. He's on his way to another monster game scoring tonight.
How do you expand the lead? Increase it. It takes good play on both ends.
Yeah, it's not just about buckets, not just about stops. You need both.
Here's Bird. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Tell you what, you can feel their frustration underneath the surface. It's actually palpable with all these misses.
They're trying to shake it off, but every time they come up short, the panic starts to set in.
Starting to pull out ahead off the back of some terrific offense.
They are firing on all cylinders, aren't they? Hard to get stops when they're playing with this much energy.
Here is Easting. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. McHale on the wing. Makes it off the glass.
As we like to say, a guy like McHale is a problem. He's such an excellent scorer in the low post.
And here is Macy. Outside, Jordan. 29 seconds left in the second quarter. 2 points. That one goes. Jordan's got 53.
A little improv on the finish. He's having fun out there.
And here's Boston. Coach, a tough stretch for this offense.
I'd say they need to get back to what they do best. Right now, that's a question mark.
A big question mark. Now, here is Bird. 12 points for him.
Couldn't have asked for a better look. And a little frustration, he didn't get it to drop.
Jordan passes to Oakley. Over McHale. What a play! Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
What a shot to beat the buzzer, and that's how you gain momentum.
Yeah, that kind of a shot always energizes a team, and they'll look to build off of it going into the next quarter.
Michael Jordan getting it done for Chicago. Why even bring it inside when you've got him on the perimeter? After a view of the Charles River, not far from where we are, Boston Garden, and getting ready for the second half. We're here in Boston for Game 2 of the Bulls and Celtics. Second half of play getting going here in Boston. Here's Ainge.
You look at the firepower of this Boston team. 3 All-Stars in Bird, McHale, and Parrish. And this core has been together for their latest title runs.
And now let's go to DA.
Thanks very much. Now, we know about Larry Bird's determination at certain points, but Michael Jordan has some of those same qualities. He missed 64 games this season with a broken left foot, and Chicago management didn't want him to play anymore. But he put that foot down, citing his love of the game clause that's in his contract, which allows him to play whenever he wants, and he said, I'm going to play basketball. That's what I am, a basketball player. And he's back on the floor. Guys?
David, thank you. It's a great story. Michael loves to play the game, Mike Fratello.
And he rarely seems to get tired. Some people have speculated that because he missed a great deal of the season, he doesn't have the normal fatigue at this time of year.
Ainge is out there with Johnson. Then there's Bird. Then there's McHale. And it's Parrish in at the center position. They're the group for K.C. Jones starting the second half. And the Celtics core club won in 1984 and returned to the finals.
Oh,
strong finish.
Throw that thing down.
Woo.
Rolling towards the rim with momentum. Jordan is an absolute terror on the drive.
Ainge against Mason. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Here's Bird. The shot comes out. Oakley with some nice D. Bird's gotten 4 shots to go in 12 attempts. Jordan has tied the record at 61. One more basket, he'll stand alone.
At 6'6" with his crazy hops, Jordan could be a problem down low. And when you look at that stacked 84 draft class, obviously there's Jordan. Some incredible talents in just their second season.
6 to shoot. On the wing, Bird fires for 3. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Here's Jordan. And with 63 points, Michael Jordan is the record holder for most points in a playoff game. What a night. What a special opportunity, Clark, to watch this young player go at it.
Absolutely remarkable. Unbelievable, Kevin. Jordan has announced his arrival to the NBA. A bona fide star with a lot of runway still in front of him.
A long runway. Mike, a lot of impact players coming in that 1984 draft class in the NBA.
And the talent is at all positions. Great guards, forwards, and of course, Hakeem as a center. Could go down as one of the best draft classes in a long, long time.
So right. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
As a rookie, Dave Corzine played in the NBA Finals with Washington, a key part of their bench.
Chicago making a switch here. Paxson's checked in. Like the way this game has gone, the Celtics cannot slow down Michael Jordan.
Well, they've tried some different looks in the first half, but nothing seems to be the answer for Jordan.
You're right, and it's Parrish with the jam.
There's the peripheral vision we talk about. Bird finding a wide open teammate.
Jordan looking around. Feeds it to Oakley. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Jordan's got 3 assists in the game. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. The feed now to Bird. McHale trying to free himself up. Bird can't hit. Here's Chicago. They're on a 14-6 run. Inside. And Jordan continues to be the dominant scoring force on the floor. Mike, Bird can't even keep up with them.
That's no knock on Bird. That's just how special Jordan is. He is putting on an absolute show in this game.
And I bet Bird is impressed too.
Looking at the way Jordan finished the regular season, you had to know that he was on the verge of having a stellar playoff run. Scary to think how good he'll be in the coming years.
Mike, his work ethic I know impresses you so much. Here's Ainge. Rebound by the Bulls.
The defense knows he likes the mid-range looks, so they made that as difficult for him as possible.
Here's Oakley. Drops in the layup for 2. Oakley's got 6 here in this quarter. Almost 30 points per game for Michael Jordan. Mike, in the final 5 games of the season, an unbelievable streak.
And the future for Jordan looks bright as ever. Starting to show he's more than just a high flyer. He started to develop the skills to score at all levels of the floor.
You sound like a coach. I know you appreciate that game so much. Walton's checked in for Boston. Seaston comes in for Dennis Johnson. Chicago also making some changes. Green comes in for Corzine, and Banks is subbed in for Irving.
Automatic. Paxson ready to fire the moment he's got the rock.
51 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Ainge, the pass to Parrish. Over Green. Parrish kicks to Bird. Pass to Seasting. Celtics passing it around. Shot clock at 6. Walton a screen on Jordan. Ainge. Banks with a rebound. Now the Bulls with it. There's the pass to Jordan. And Jordan throws it down.
Oakley's such a good all-around team first guy, setting up a shooter with a nice pass there.
Seasting passes to Bird. Here is Seasting. Back to Bird. He gets it in there. And that's 20 points for Larry Bird.
Bird is really good inside because he uses both hands and that 6'9" frame to get the shot to fall despite solid defensive pressure.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. It's Chicago running away with it. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. Final quarter of play starting in this Game 2 matchup between Chicago and Boston.
And with the injury Jordan sustained this year, he has about as fresh of legs as anyone. He showed that in Game 1.
On the court for Chicago to start the fourth. Washington out there with Green. Then it's Jordan. Then it's Macy, and it's Banks in at the small forward position. Here is Seasting. Pass to Wedman. Releases. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Green's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Jordan with the broken foot earlier this season, Clark. Boy, right now he looks 100%, doesn't he?
You know exactly right, Kevin. He had some games towards the end of the year to get himself acclimated and going again. But as you said, he looks locked in now with no holds barred on his game.
No limits at all.
Exactly.
Here is Seasting, defended by Macy. The shot by Seasting, no good. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth.
Bulls foul. Kyle Macy. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Pass to Seasting. Just 5 to shoot. To the inside. Here's Kite. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And, you know, part of the reason why the Celtics feel comfortable pushing the tempo, the development of Danny Ainge, it gives them another option to initiate the fast break.
Here's Jordan. And it's Kite with the rebound.
That's a quality shot right there. It just didn't fall for him.
Hey, they don't all end in scores. Great execution, and they're happy that they had that kind of a chance.
And they're able to recover. Outside, Jordan. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Passes it to Green. Macy up top. From deep, Jordan. Clark, can you believe it? Jordan is now at the 70-point mark of this game.
I can't believe it, but it is a performance for the ages. What a way to make a name for yourself, Michael Jordan. I'm bowing to you right now.
You want to be like Mike, don't you?
I certainly wouldn't mind doing what he's doing.
Mike Ainge, a player that makes a difference off the stat sheet, always doing the little things.
He's an X factor for the Celtics. He can spark the team with a few hustle plays, three-pointers, a great fit alongside the rest of the Boston Stars.
Terrific fit. Now the pass to Washington. Green breaking loose. It's good.
In a way, Jordan is your point guard. He's the initiator.
Here is Seasting. Pass to Wedman. Here's Vincent. Driving in. The layup missed.
He's able to get it in close, but what a reaction by the defense. Getting there to shut him down.
Jordan, the pass to Banks. Pass to Macy. Takes a three. Good, and it's Jordan picking up the assist. Jordan's got his 8th assist in the game. Here is Seasting. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Passes to Wedman. Out to the right wing. Clock at 6. They need this. Busted. No good that time either. Here's Green. And the shot is good.
Their offensive efficiency has been even better here in the second.
Yeah, just continuing to dial it in on that end and focusing on making good shot selections.
There's 1:54 left in the game. The pass to Wedman. Puts up a three. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Green's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Now Macy. 1:25 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside, Jordan. Trying his luck from deep. Offensive rebound. Washington kicks to Jordan. From deep. Sinks the three-pointer.
Michael Jordan.
Jordan's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Bulls.
The number of the second half, 3. They are drilling shots.
And that starts with ball movement, putting your shooters in good positions.
Kite passes to Seasting. Here's Vincent. And there's the call on Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
That's his 3rd foul of the game. Kevin McHale, he checked in for the Celtics. Bird comes in for Vincent. And Chicago also making a switch. Oakley's checked in for Washington. And Bird gets it to go on the assist by Walton.
That's a pretty good play by Bird, showing you some of that deceptive athleticism, getting around the contact and into a shot.
Jordan with it. Pass to Macy. The tray. Another three for Chicago.
This run, it's a haymaker, a knockout punch.
I think this run has sealed the game. Guys, where are we going to dinner?
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. McHale passes to Seasting. Trying to find Bird. He's got it now. Shoots over Banks. And the shot is long. Now here's Jordan. From deep. Drills it from outside.
Jordan really confident rising up from deep. When he's in rhythm, he sinks these outside jumpers.
And amazingly, the Bulls might have come into Boston and gotten a win. Great performance from them.
And with the series tied at 1-1 and the next two games in Chicago, the Bulls now have a real look at pulling off a miracle.
Well, Clark, the Celtic fans have to be feeling a little bit nervous after losing this game at home.
No doubt about it, especially when they have to deal with Michael Jordan in Chicago the next few games. Jordan at home has been electric, and if he gets hot, the Celtics might not make it back home.
Things have gotten very interesting. For Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, and our entire 2K crew,